Welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley and I love makeup. I focus on indie and affordable brands, so if that's what you're into, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get started on today's video. You guys, today's video, this palette, I don't even remember when I ordered it. It was a pre-order and it has taken so long, but it's finally here. And I'm excited. It's the Ensley Rain Harvest Moon palette. So you guys, it shipped like in this box inside another box. Like, just see how gigantic this is. Like, they don't play around with their shipping stuff. It's crazy. Like, this is such a huge package. And then in here, you have the palette. And it's, I mean, there was no way that like anything was going to happen to this palette with the way that it was shipped, which, as a I mean, hey, I like that because, you know, the post office sometimes likes to be a little rough with our palettes, so I can appreciate the extra effort to make sure that it arrives safely, especially like this was pricey. So again, the artwork is absolutely beautiful. Here's the back. I have never paid this much money for a palette before. So, yeah, this was a splurge for me. This was a big deal. This was a, you know what, I've seen some good things. I want to try this out. So, I will never pay this much for a palette again, probably, unless this, like, but here's the inside. It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, we're going to try this out, see how it goes, and, yeah, let's get started. I have no idea what I'm going to do look-wise, but we'll figure it out. You know, we'll do 2 different looks and see what we come up with. Okay. These are beautiful though. Like these shades, holy crap. Let's start with the shade Spooky Season, which is that shade right there. And again, first time trying the brand, so I don't know. I mean, I've seen people come up with some amazing looks using their palettes, so I do have high hopes. So I'm just putting this in like the crease and then just kind of lightly blending it out. Okay, I mean, pretty shades, blending nicely, blending out well. No complaints. Okay, okay. Now, I want to go in with, what do I want to go in with next? Let's go in with the shade Phantom, which is this shade right here. I'm just kind of trying to like figure this out as I go. So this might be interesting. And I just kind of want to put that on the outer portion of the eye and kind of lightly blending it in with that other shade. So we are like into December and like today it's like almost 60 degrees. I think it's so crazy. Like our weather is just, it's like heat wave just before Christmas. All right, I'm liking so far what we have going. I'm just like really like oldie shimmer shades have got me. So we're going to take some glitter glue and just put it on the inner portion of the eye. Now this is the hard part because You guys know I love me some shimmers. And these just, look, how do you pick one? Like, for real. What do you do? How do you do it? I don't know. And some of these, like, I can tell there's going to be, like, a shift. So I'm like, let's just swatch a couple. Because there's so many. And if I do them on both hands, y'all, I'm going to get this all over my face. And I need to go to the grocery store. So I'm trying to not look like a hot mess at the grocery store, but like sometimes it happens. But I want to swatch the shade Ghost Moon starting out. That's this shade right here. Okay, so Ghost Moon right here. And then, oh shit. I don't know. I don't know how to pick which ones to switch, which ones to not. Sparkling Cider, which is right here. I think I really like Sparkling Cider. Okay, Sparkling Cider. And then, oh man, I want to do Equinox as well, which is this one right here. You guys, you know, like once I get started on something, like I can't stop, so like I don't know what to do. Okay, that's Equinox right there. And then, okay, I kind of want to do like a different shade too. So let's try Tombstone, which is like this really cool looking orange shade right here. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. So that is Tombstone. That's really, really cool. And then, this is the shade Wishful Thinking. Let's swatch that as well, just because I like the name of the shade. Okay, so that is Wishful Thinking right there. Okay, what else? Oh my gosh, like I don't want to stop. And I know there's going to be a point where I've forgotten what I swatched and what I haven't. So I feel like I just need to get it together. But, oh man, the shade Bougie right there. Y'all. Like, oh man. Okay. So that is Bougie right there. These are all so cool. Okay, I just want to do like one more. Maybe. Deciduous right there. Oh man, okay, that's a really good one too. Okay, okay, you guys, I've swatched quite a few of these. I need to figure out what I want to put on my eye. Also, here's the shade Flannel, which is really, really pretty. I just swatched the shade Sweater Weather, and it was like, just did something for me, so that's the one we're gonna use. Like, that's it. That's the winner. It is just, it's so pretty. Just the sparkles and just the beautiful, just purplish shade. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I think it goes well with what we already had going on too. Like, I know at first I was like, I just want to do something completely different, but this shade was just meant for this look. It was. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. So far, I'm enjoying this palette. If you couldn't tell. Okay, that is so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Now, oh, I almost forgot. I need to do something with the lower lash line. I was just so excited to get started on this eye and like do something different. That I forgot what I was doing. Okay, let's go with, let's go with the shade Hibernate, which is that shade right there. Because it's just a little different, and I don't know, I feel like it'd be like a cool contrast with the rest of the eye. And also, like, this eye has just given me so much trouble the last couple days, like, because it got cool and now it's getting hot again, and the allergies and just all the crap in the air. It's been rough. Like, I can feel it, like, starting to water, and I'm like, no, don't ruin my look. But, you know, what it is what it is. What can you do? All right, so I need something to kind of, like, highlight lightly, slightly, what have you. Let's go with the shade Hunter's Moon because it just looks really, really pretty. Okay. All right. And I think I just really quick, if I can find the right brush. All right, I just kind of want to smudge out the lower lash line because, like, my eye was just kind of, like, really hurting. And so I got a little extra thick with that line. I just kind of want to lightly smudge it out just to kind of have it not be so harsh. And just kind of blend it up to the upper part of my lid. Eye, whatever. Okay. Yeah, my eye is, like, really giving me trouble. Okay, now for the next eye. I'm kind of want to start with the shade Hibernate. It's just so pretty, and I don't know, I just really want to start out with it. These mattes are very powdery, so there is quite a bit of kick up. Holy dang with that pigment, like, hello. But yeah, they are super duper duper pigmented. Like, be careful because it can get away with you quickly. Like, you just barely need to tap your brush into the pans. Like, that is no joke. That was like one little, you know, couple of, like, I just did it once, but there was like so much, I guess, on my brush, but it didn't really seem like there's that much. That's what I'm saying. Just be very, very careful. They're very pigmented, which is good. But if you're someone that likes to go in lightly and then build it up, like, just barely tap. Barely tap that brush in there. All right. I'm totally, like, getting away with it. Like, I mean, it's getting away with me. I'm going a little too far out. But that's okay. That can easily be cleaned up. No big deal. Okay. Now, if I can find my other brush, which I bought some new brushes, and that's what I was wanting to use. They're just Profusion brushes, but I prefer those. Okay, now let's go in with... what do I want to go in with? Let's go in with the shade Cozy, which is that shade right there. And we're just going to go on the outer portion of the eye and just kind of gently blend it into the crease. I mean, these are blending nicely. They are extremely, extremely pigmented. Okay. Don't mind me, I was just trying to find my glitter glue. So I'm going to go and put that on the inner portion of the eye. And now we start that process of what shimmer shade do we go in with? Because they're all so pretty. I'm kind of really wanting to use the shade Flannel. It's just so pretty. And that's this one right there. So that's, sorry, that one. So that's what we're going to go in with. We're going to go in with Flannel. Oh man, that's pretty. That is beautiful. That is, ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I love these shimmers. I mean, the mattes are nice too, but like, there's just so much sparkle in these. And you know how I feel about sparkle. I love it. So now for the lower lash line, I want to take the shade Spooky Season, which is the shade that we started out with for the upper part of the lid over here. So that one right there. And that's what we're going to use on the lower lash line for the other one, for the other eye. And then for the lower inner corner highlight, I'm just going to use that same shade, Hunter's Moon, which is right here. I just want to touch it up a little more on this other side. Okay. And I just want to go ahead and just smudge out, or like blend out this lower lash line like I did the other one. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go do my mascara and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so I am back and these are the finished looks. And also, before I forget, the lip that I'm wearing, it's the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream in the shade Berry Bedsheet. Just a really, really dark, vampy purple that is beautiful. I did have a little bit of trouble kind of getting it to build up, but I also, my lips have been really dry, so I put on like a pretty thick lip cream on first, so like that was probably, or like lip, I don't know, it's called like a lip balm, but it's like in a little jar and it's really thick, but I really enjoy it. So that could have been part of the problem. I feel like maybe if my lips were their normal dry state, it would have built up better. But either way, it's a beautiful lip shade. I really love it. I love the look that I created, or the looks, I guess I should say. And again, it was the Ensley Rain Cosmetics Harvest Moon Palette. Have you guys tried this brand? Do you know anything about them? To me, they're fairly new. And here's another look at this palette. So my thoughts, the palette is phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. The artwork is so adorable. And yeah, the shades, man, those mattes are pigmented. Like, you just barely dip your brush in there and you got enough to do like almost a whole look. So, yeah, just if you pick up this palette, just be aware, it doesn't take much with the mattes. And then the shimmers are absolutely phenomenal, beautiful, lots of really cool shade shifting shades in this palette. I liked it. Now, it is pricey. Do I think, and you can get shades that are just as good from other brands? Yeah. But also, is it going to be the same color story? No. So it really just comes down to preference. You know, if you love this color story, you know, and you want to splurge on a palette, like I said, this was my splurge for probably, I mean, obviously this year and probably next year too. But yeah, it's beautiful. I love the looks I created. I cannot wait to use this palette again. The formula is phenomenal. So that's my take on that. And you guys, just thank you so much for love and support. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you tried Ensley Cosmetics or if you like any of the palettes that they've come out with. Do you plan on trying any of their stuff in the future? And that is it. Just remember that you are loved. You're amazing. And just have a wonderful day, morning, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see y'all in the next one.